How to find mechanical parts in 7 Days to Die. What can I use to get mechanical parts? You can use a wrench. A wrench is the ideal and only tool you can use to gain mechanical parts. So, here you see I'm at an old sink and I've found on day one a purple 572 wrench. This was also on day one in the burnt land, so I entered the property and what should I find under the sink? 2 wrenches. The sinks, it's all about under the sinks. Anywhere you can find sinks, that is where you'll find wrenches. Under the sink. Where can I find the mechanical parts? That'll be in aircon units, swivel chairs, office filing cabinets, cars, shopping carts, wall safes and gun safes. Each one of these items will yield mechanical parts in different quantities. Okay, so today we're going to talk about mechanical parts and we're going to look at how many mechanical parts you can yield from initially a 600 wrench. So that is the best wrench you can get in the game. We're on Xbox One, we're in creative mode, it's a brand new game, we've not up leveled anything, so this is straight off the bat. So we're going to start off with an aircon unit. Now what you need to do, you hold down the RT button and it will dismantle the aircon unit for you. So that yielded just one mechanical part. Ignore all the rest of the stuff I've got in my inventory there. One mechanical part. Okay, so an aircon unit with a top of the line wrench done one mechanical part. So let's just try that again. This time with an entry level brown wrench. Now first thing you can see is it's taking a hell of a lot longer to actually dismantle the aircon unit than it normally would. So we already had one aircon unit. Sorry, we already had one mechanical part, so that's actually yielded 3, so that's quite interesting. So sorry, that yielded 2, so that's a 3 in total. So let's delete those. Let's delete them, scrap them. Let's put the aircon unit back again, and we'll go back to the 600 wrench. So this time it has yielded 2. So I would say that there's an element of randomness, but it seems 1 to 2 mechanical parts can be yielded from one aircon unit. Now obviously the purple wrench is much more durable. It'll take a lot longer for that wrench to run out. So it's, that's quite interesting to see. And obviously you can see that the brown one is already, there's a little bit of grey there on the right end where it's already started to disappear. Okay, so let's do the same with the swivel chair. Okay, so that took far fewer hits, and that yielded 1 because we had 2 in there from the previous one. So let's get into the habit now as we go through these tests of scrapping that. Let's put the chair back in, and let's try the same with the not so good wrench. So that's done 2. That's interesting, that makes no sense, but that's done 2. So let's go back and we'll try the purple wrench again. That's just done 1. So there is an element of randomness to this, but again the chair 1 to 2. We'll move on to the filing cabinet. Again using the purple wrench. So that gave us one mechanical part for the purple wrench. Now let me just grab a new cabinet. Now let's try this with the entry level wrench. Now you can see again it's taken a lot longer to get through this than it was for the purple one. There's one mechanical part. Okay, so that one just gave us one mechanical part. So I think we can quite confidently say that the filing cabinets seem to be on average one mechanical part, whether you're using the really high wrench or the entry level wrench. So now we're going to use an empty shopping cart with the high level wrench. It's one mechanical part, two mechanical parts. So that was two mechanical parts. So let's chuck one back in. And let's scrap the mechanical parts. And let's try the same thing now with the entry level wrench. One. Two. So that gave us two. That one. Right, so just going to do another one on the high end one. I'm pretty sure that I've had up to four mechanical parts from the shopping trolley. So I'm just going to check it again. That time only two. Sorry, only one. Okay, so this time we're going to try the... It says an empty shopping cart, but you can see it's full, so I don't quite know what that's doing, but... Try the full shopping cart that is actually empty because there's nothing in it. So there's two mechanical parts. Okay. So that time we got two. So again we'll scrap that and we will try it again, but this time we'll try it with the entry level wrench. So there's one mechanical part. Two mechanical parts. Okay, so two mechanical parts there for the shopping cart that's full. Again, we'll just scrap those. Okay, so now we've got the wall safe. So this is going to take some time, so we might speed through this and come back to you. Okay, so that yielded 3 mechanical parts. Now, to be honest, the time that it has taken to do that with a top of the range wrench is a long time. Now, you wouldn't really, I don't think in reality you would use the entry level wrench on such a thing, because it took an absolute age to undo that with a good one. Now I'm going to try the same with the desk safe, and again probably be a case that I'll speed this bit up and get back to you afterwards with the results. Okay, so the desk safe seemed to yield 3 as well. So I think we can safely say there's not really too much difference between the desk safe and the wall safe. Also, something else to note is that there's 2 phases to the dismantling of the safes. There's like the unlock, as if you were smashing through the lock on the safe. Even if it's a safe you've put in and you unlock it yourself, you still need to go through that part. I think it's safe to say from the testing that you could smash through that until you got... So for example, if you came across a wall safe somewhere, you'd smash in it to break into it, get out the contents, and then use the wrench on it to get your, what seems to be about 3 mechanical parts. Based on that, I'm going to smash through the gun safe with the pickaxe first. And once I've done that first bit, then I'll do the second part with the wrench. So here goes. Get back to you in a minute. Okay, so we've smashed through into the safe. In theory, we've taken out anything that we might be looting or scavenging, and then we think, right, okay, we're short of mechanical parts. So we hit it with a wrench. So again, you're looking at about 3 mechanical parts for that. Something else that you might want to note is that when your stamina, the blue bar in the bottom left hand corner that's currently reading 100 out of 100, that stamina bar, when it gets to 0, reduces what you yield. So anything you're trying to harvest, not just mechanical parts, anything in general, if you're chopping a tree down for example, you'll have the same problem. So the last one we're going to test is this car over here. I'm going to dismantle it. Again, I'm not going to try and dismantle the wall safes with the really rubbish wrench, because in reality you just wouldn't do it. I mean, my view is that you'd be pretty desperate for mechanical parts to try any of the safes. The easiest one to get mechanical parts from is the swivel chair. Literally a couple of hits. Okay, so let's try the car. In fact, let me just stop there. I've not got any new mechanical parts, so scrap what we've got there. And let's see what we get. You don't always get mechanical parts from a car. I would say, in my experience, as an average, you get about 1 if you're lucky. But quite often you get nothing. So on this occasion, we didn't get anything. So let's just put another one out. And let's go again. Now with the cars it is a bit of a lottery anyway. Sometimes you might get an engine or a battery or a headlight, but you don't always get them. So again, what's that? That's 2 cars we've been through now, and no mechanical parts. Car number 3. And we've got 1 mechanical part there, you can just see on the right hand side. So it's taken 3 cars before we've seen any mechanical parts. It's another one just gone up there, I believe. And interestingly, that was on the top layer and the second layer that we saw that of the car. So a fully repaired car, a slightly damaged car, and we've also just seen another mechanical part on the damaged car. So if we look there, we've now got 3 mechanical parts. But you don't get them on every car. So that is it. We've tested everything. Now, mechanical parts can be found in almost any building. If you keep your eyes peeled, you will see opportunities for mechanical parts everywhere. However, a couple of places that often get overlooked is air conditioning units. They're often found around the backs and sides of buildings or on the roof. But every other building, just keep your eyes peeled and opportunities will present themselves. Now, we've talked about some of the most common places you can find mechanical parts, but don't forget, It's always good to help out a fellow son. So, if you know other places you can find mechanical parts, please comment below. Thank you for watching this how-to video. Please don't forget, if you've enjoyed it, to like, subscribe and share. And hopefully we'll see you next time on another episode with the Sons of Navezgane. Catch you later.